talking Bill's schedule, Pat, first of all, I thought it's kind of funny. The 5 hardest schedules by one-loss percentage that were given in the NFL, 4 of those 5 are the AFC East.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, you have the NFC West that you're playing this season, which is going to be super freaking hard. But then again, you have the respect given to the Patriots, which makes the rest of the division schedule hard. What is nice, if you're a Bills fan, is that, we are tied for the 5th hardest schedule. The only teams in front of us are the Patriots, Jets, and Dolphins, right? So in the division, in theory, we have the easiest schedule. But, I mean, Bill, do you look too much into those strength of schedule preseason rankings anyway?
I've never seen anybody actually at the end of the season go back and look at who, how they line up. And you're right, because you really can't tell. But Tariq, the whole division, I think it's safe to say, is going to have a real problem this year.
Well, I mean, 2 Super Bowl teams, both of them. You throw in Seattle and the Steelers, and it sounds like, and you're going to beat each other up because everybody's trying to win that division. So it's going to be interesting. I guess, Duffy, I'll ask you, do you even think, other than possibly the Bills, any other team making it out of the AFC East?
Wild card, no. I mean, no, I don't even think Buffalo has a shake at a wild card. Look, you're getting people predicting 12-4, whatever. It's entirely feasible that a 9 or 10 win team wins this division because of what you just brought up and beating up on each other. And I know that the rest of the division is down right now. I'm not worried about the Patriots. I'm not worried about the Dolphins. I'm a little bit worried about the Jets. The Jets, as bad as they were last year, and as much as I think Adam Gase is untalented, Darnold could take a step forward, and you're going to have the injuries that they dealt with last year coming back and being all taken care of. If there's one team that I would be worried about, winning a game better than us and making the playoffs with 10 wins, it would be New York over New England or Miami.
It's like you said, I think Vegas's number for the Bills was 9, and they're favored in the AFC. So again, they're saying 9-7 wins the division. You guys looking forward to any game in particular? Is there something out there you really want to see, Tariq?
I'd like to see how they match up against Kansas City. That'd be fun. I mean, you've got, if Sammy Watkins is still there, you got Sammy Watkins there. Sort of this idea of Sammy Watkins saying he wanted to come back to Buffalo and all this good stuff. And of course, they're the champions. They're the best. You know what I mean? Also, Seattle. Seattle would be fun to see. Bills go up against Seattle. Last year was kind of that statement year where the Bills beat the Cowboys. This year, I'd just like to see them go up against teams that I know won't make the playoffs.
It's on TV. The Vegas game is pretty attractive, I think, Pat.
I like the Vegas game because it'll be on TV. I do like home, primetime Super Bowl champs, but the 13-day stretch that I find most interesting, it's towards the end of the season. The Bills go out to San Francisco and play Monday Night Football against the 49ers. Then they have to fly back home cross-country and play the Steelers Sunday Night Football at home. So you're 2 primetime games back-to-back, a short week against a team in Pittsburgh that's always good and is looking for revenge after knocking them out of the playoffs last season. If there's any part of that schedule that scares me, especially towards the end of the season when those wins are going to become very valuable, those 13 days will tell us exactly what kind of team this Buffalo Bills team is this year.
And to that point, it kind of helps that the bye is on week 11. It's kind of late in the season.
Yeah, you're going to have a nice little stretch run, right, where all your guys, barring horrific injury as I knock on the wood of my desk here, are going to be healthy and ready to go. It's less games you have risk of getting injury before the playoffs. So who would have thought we'd be talking about playoffs before the season? This is great. I'm having fun.
Playoffs.